everybody, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Wednesday, the 11th of November, 2020. Happy 11/11 day. Portals. I'm thinking of the Four of Wands right now. It's often called the 11/11 card, and it's a gateway, and we're stepping through it. What are we going to discover? Leave something in the comments about your 11/11 gateway, awakening, portal experiences. I know that I've heard from so many of my friends and people I do readings with or for, a lot of their shadow energies have been rising, which is, to be expected when we've got an eclipse coming up. We had such an interesting full moon, and we've just come out of Mercury retrograde, and we're in Scorpio season. So is it any wonder, any shock to any of us that we've had some shadow energies show up right in our face so that we can just gaze upon them lovingly? I feel a shift though. I'm full of pizzazz myself right now and feeling kind of sassy at the moment. And there's a lightness of being in that. And I know I'm not alone in it. So leave some comments on it if it's in your heart to do so. Let's take a look at our cards. Lightseer's Tarot, if I didn't say that already. Cards from the bottom of the deck. This is the theme of energy running through the day, one of many. What do we have? Our first card is Strength. Oh, yes. I love that. I love how this card is done in this deck too. Part of her face is a lion's face, and here's this sweet little lamb, and here's our heart center. The message of the card is to keep our wild, free spirit intact no matter what. Maintained and intact. Uncompromised is what I hear, see, feel when I look at the Strength card. And that lamb is so representative of how we tenderly nurture our own heart and all the dreams that we hold there and everything that's in the unfolding and the blossoming. What a great card to start the reading with. Eights are also super stable cards. They're double fours, and they have momentum and movement. So I really do feel that energy is moving swiftly for us. I feel a breath of fresh air when I look at this card today. Our next card is, oh, how beautiful, the Two of Cups. I know I have a lot of favorites in tarot, and this one is becoming a favorite for me. I love seeing it, and I love seeing it next to Strength, because one of the core meanings on the Two of Cups is a deepening bond, an expanding bond between yourself and another, within your own self-relationship. And what I feel with Strength and Two of Cups sitting together is that we're stepping out of our own shadow. So I was just saying a moment ago, talking about the 11/11 energies, that we've had an interesting astrological season recently, and we have seen some of our own shadow, and we've been able to gaze upon it lovingly and give ourselves the nurturing and the healing, and that deepens our bond to self, and it inspires more availability of our pure heart everywhere we go, every interaction we have. And I feel a sense of inner resolution and, of course, self-sovereignty. That's something that has come under my personal microscope, and being very mindful of my energy and where I might allow it to drain at times, and how I can strengthen that. And what a beautiful opportunity to see that in this astrological season, and do some great loving healing work around it. So the deepening bond within self-relationship is there, and I see how, for myself personally, and I hear from others that I speak to, how they feel much more available to every experience in their lives. We have so much more to to give, to share from our overflow. And you know we have tons of overflow from all of the Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups we see so frequently and more in our readings. So I feel that we have come through some kind of strengthening where we don't feel as cautious as we once did. We're not holding energy back in a way that we once did for potential fear of oversharing or being too much, which is, again, something I've heard personally in my own life. You're too intense, you're too much. So that would have you, scaling yourself back. But I say now, why would I do that? This is just me being me, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. So I feel that that's in the atmosphere for all of us, which is why I'm sharing it on a personal level too. Yeah. Step into that river and flow with it, right? I feel a lot of joy there for us. So deepening bonds, strengthening connections. This may happen in all areas. Family of friends. Definitely happening in beloved relationship. I feel here as I look at these two cards that anything that's come up in this interesting astrological season between beloveds is being discussed beautifully. No arguments, just being discussed and resolved. And everyone comes away from that feeling fulfilled and understood, received. Okay, then we have, look at this, Three of Cups. This is my card in numerology. I'm a Three of Cups. So I am relating very personally to this reading at the moment. It's exciting for me. Anyway, Three of Cups is a celebration card, and I love we've got progression. We've got the 2 to the 3, and 2 come together to create a third experience, a third thing, a third creation, right? Those are the ladies from Justice, Temperance, and Strength on the card. So that's quite a loaded card when you look at it, because you have all of the benefits of strength, which we've discussed. We have the benefits of temperance. We've got alchemy and change, daring to do something different. And, again, bring energies together. Because usually on the temperance card, we see 2 vessels, 2 cups of some kind, and water being poured between them, right? So we are mingling energies. We are bringing things together and creating more joy, more celebration within our own personal lives. How beautiful is that? And then you have brilliant clarity and harmonization from Justice as well in this card. So great foundation, lots of celebration, lots of mingling energies in a cohesive way, a compatible way, and at the center of it all is our wild free spirit, beautifully nurtured and courageously expressed and shared. Ooh. Do we need to go on? Oh, why not, right? We have the Queen of Cups. Look at that. She's the minor arcana equivalent to the High Priestess. This is our intuitive guidance. Now, for weeks, months even, we have been seeing message after message after message about our intuitive guidance, how keen it is, how much it is strengthening itself and becoming so accurate and reliable to us. So this is wonderful. I feel that the 3 of Cups is showing us how the 2 of Cups is expanding the energy for us. So we're coming into deeper togetherness with the divine all, understanding ourselves as part of a field of possibility and in a very strong, grounded, heart-centered way, expressing that beautifully. And I love the reliability that we're feeling for our intuitive gifts. Kings and queens bring us messages about self-mastery. So we're talking about the mastery of our intuitive gifts here. And that is something that's amplifying. It doesn't ever stagnate. It doesn't go dormant. Certainly there are times where logic and reason end up canceling it out, though we return to it over and over again. I feel, though, that there's less canceling out of our intuitive messages because, or guidance, because they have been so persistent and so reliable. What comes with our queen? The Emperor. Talk about reliability right there. And he brings an incredible stability. So we have major stability on our foundation from the Strength card. And now we have it with our Aries Emperor. How beautiful. And I love how this Emperor is done in tarot. Look how comfortable he is. He is completely at ease with his own self. This man is so experienced. He is the father of tarot. He has more wisdom than we could ever calculate. And he's willing to share it. And what's so lovely about him too is that even though he's that Aries direct fire, he doesn't ever try to cram it down your throat. This is the guy you come to and ask the question. Query, if you will. I have a query, O Emperor. Oh, certainly. What can I help you with? That's kind of his attitude. But it's power-packed with intuitive experience as well. So we have this, and we're leaning into this. And not only are we leaning into it, we are courageously and at sometimes vulnerably sharing that, but it deepens our bond to our own self. And in turn, in the sharing of that, deepens our bond to all of our experiences and connections with the people we know, love, and trust, and it brings this beautiful celebratory energy. Gorgeous. Let's see what's next. Seven of Cups. How beautiful. This is a card of chaos and confusion. Sevens in tarot, though, are all about heaven touching earth within the heart space, and I feel that we have more consecutive energy here, by the way, with the 7 and an 8. I know it's out of the major arcana though. 7 and 8, 2 to 3, right? Anyway, the chaos and confusion that the 7 of Cups can present for us is easily navigated and seen through clearly because of all of this reliable stability with our wisdom, our experience, and our intuition. We have that to bring to any kind of 7 of Cups circumstance that unfolds for us within the day. And this may be just a touch of challenged communication because we do have Mercury in Scorpio, and the way we share right now is very deep, and not everyone can hear that, and it can create confusion. Now, I know the other day out of Angel Answers we pulled the Communicate Clearly card, so I feel the 7 of Cups shows up in the reading for us to remind us to make sure that if we perceive confusion from another individual, that we ask if they understand, and that we also listen very closely within our atmosphere, within our environment. I also feel intuitively as I look at the 7 of Cups card is that this may be something that comes to us for sorting because we have the intuition, we have the wisdom and the experience. So someone may be looking to us to get a ray of light for greater understanding within their own experience. What comes with it? Oh yeah, let's just confirm that with the 3 of Swords. Now, on a personal level, this may be something of pain, loss, and sorrow of the past, just showing up in this beautiful, stable environment for us to take a look at. That's a potential, that's a possibility. And as it shows up, we may feel just a little bit of confusion, a lack of clarity, but it would be something that would rise up from the depths of our awareness because we have this kind of atmosphere. It's ripe for plucking this BS right out of the field for us. And we have those moments of, oh my gosh, I'm harboring this. I have been harboring this. I understand, though, in the unfolding of divine timing, this is the perfect moment for this to be revealed to me again so that I can give it safe passage, give it loving passage. Beautiful. So if you feel a sense of confusion, look within your own heart space, see what's going on there. Is there something of a 3 of Swords nature rising for you? Or has someone come to your doorstep in this state, asking for your wisdom, clarity, intuition, and guidance. That could be an option. Loving, kindness, and compassion when you see the Three of Swords. If this is for you personally, know that you are on the other side of this. This is a hindsight experience, and perhaps in times past it has created the confusion, the lack of clarity that comes with the Seven of Cups. You know that heaven touching earth within your own heart space is the Strength card, and you have the strength to take a look at this. Yeah. And set it free with appreciation. Next, we have the Hanged Man. Beautiful. Pause in the action for enlightenment. That's exactly the posture we would want to take if we're having a Seven of Cups experience, our own, or being of counsel and service to another with this scenario unfolding. Pause for enlightenment. And where does that come from? Your inner strength, your inner knowing, Queen of Cups, and your Emperor. So this is where you go in the Hanged Man position. Also, this can indicate that someone is coming to you for counsel and service because you have a unique perspective. The Hanged Man's all about that. The Hanged Man looks at everything from an upside down position or any other position that's unusual and different, because that's where the enlightenment dawns, by considering things differently. If we consider them in the same old way, Seven of Cups, we don't have that heaven touching earth experience. We miss the clarity. So pause. Be in compassion and kindness and love for yourself or another. And then we have another seven coming with that, the Seven of Swords. Yes, that's perfect, because this is identifying, look, the enlightenment of the Hanged Man is identifying what has the potential to rob us of our joy. So again, I have to repeat here, the cards are revealing an atmosphere that's very deep, very communicative, and putting a focus and a spotlight on the kinds of things like the Three of Swords bring and the Seven of Swords bring. It's where we get robbed of our joy. The Seven of Swords is often called the thief, but it's also another heaven touching earth card because it's the seven. And when we remove that from our path, from our journey, from our quest, it allows that wild free spirit of the Strength card that we are being encouraged not to compromise in any way, but instead to bring the full force and measure of, right? And when we do that, these experiences reveal for us, the enlightenment comes to us so that we can take them out of the path. We do not have to continue to repeat them. We can totally set them free. How beautiful. Oh, yeah. And when we do, what do we get? Our beautiful Ace of Cups, the divine and cosmic gift of pure bliss on overflow. That's love, happiness, all good things. This is where we are. This is our foundation. And I can say that with some level of authority here because of the months of readings where this card just shows up. We're in that kind of flow, momentum, and allowing, because this is what we continue to choose. You know, how many times do we see the let go card and the big happy changes out of angel answers, right? That's what's been on our quest, and that has had our attention, our heartfelt attention for many, many months. So it allows these other experiences really to pass off the foundation gracefully. There may be moments of challenge, moments of heartache and hardship, but they are moments. They do pass, and we are strengthened because of it. As a dear sweet soul often says to me, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? And there it is. It's proof right there in the Ace of Cups and the Strength card. And this is our inner bond to ourself, and this creates that kind of enthusiasm on the three that you see. That's what we have to bring to every encounter because we've let go of this other energy. And our last card here is beautiful, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the divine delivery system. This is what is being put on our foundation. The universe, divine and cosmic gift. That's what all aces are. This is the universe delighting, dazzling, and surprising you with more than you could have dreamed of, right? And here's the Wheel of Fortune delivering it, dropping it right there on your foundation. That's what you have to work with because of the choices you make. Yes. Congratulations, everyone. So speaking of angel answers, let's do those. Oh, gosh, they're just wildly flipping out of the deck here in my hands. Take action and be assertive. Kind of hard not to in this atmosphere, right? Oh, look, and let go. I love this. Beautiful confirmation to every card we just turned over there. Ooh. And what else? Meditation brings answers. Absolutely. And here's the great confirmation for our queen. Because there she is in meditation. That's what meditation is. This is us listening to the divine. Our inner divine as channeled through the Ace of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Gosh, I feel one more because that was a bit of a chaotic shuffle. Ooh, look at that. Emphatic yes. We'll take it. All right, let's see what our affirmation for the day is from the universe has your back. That was yesterday's. When I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Excellent summary to the reading right there. You know this deck does it all the time. There it is, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe here on the channel. It is a divine pleasure to bring these messages through for you. Have a beautiful Wednesday. Leave some comments about your 1111 gateway experiences if you have them. Tell us what's going on in your portal. Peace, love, joy, happiness, pizzazz, and sass. Namaste. See ya.